In this video, I'm giving you the best trading strategy that you can apply when you're trading funded accounts. If you're using this strategy, it's going to be really difficult for you to lose the account. So I'm going to take you through all the steps that you need to know in order for you to trade this strategy. This strategy applies something I called floating P&L. Now, let me show you what that is. This is my PropW funded account here. I'm on phase 2. Let's actually go through these trades. I've got a trade here that is giving me around $300. This one here around $460. And this one here about $200. And here we are in a loss of $46. Now these three trades here, 1, 2, and 3, they're giving me something I like to call floating P&L. So which means that I'm allowed to have trades that are losing currently, but these trades won't negatively affect my account. On this account, you can see I'm on phase 2 and I've got about $600 here in profit. Now here you can see that we don't have a negative on our maximum daily loss. Now the number one reason why people fail funded accounts is simply because they hit the maximum daily loss. My trading concept here applies something called floating P&L. So which means that I'm allowing my trade to go on for longer. So how do you actually catch these trades? Let's come back here and you can see that we entered our trade right here. So this is where we caught our trade. Now because we were able to get our trades around this key area here, we allowed the market to go in our direction that we're predicting, and when we have a pullback, this gives us an ability to open new trades and then take advantage of the market movement as it goes in our direction like that. So how do you actually trade this? If you look at this here, is that when the market comes to these key points here, it's a pullback, but this pullback allows you to enter long, where else you've got your initial position that you opened right here that gives you a floating P&L. So which means even if this trade were to come down here, you're still not losing anything in terms of your maximum daily loss. So it allows you to open new trades as you move into the direction that you think the market is going to go into. So that is the strategy that I'm actually using right now. So if we come back here, you'll be able to see that we've got, our trades here. Look at this one here, is up to 40% on Ethereum. Now, I actually told you guys on our Discord that I'll be opening a long position on ETH and BTC when ETH is at 3,400. And as you can see over here that I did open this trade at 3,400. So which means that if you're part of our Discord community, you are now able to capitalize on that information that I give you guys. So how do you catch these trades that allows you to have a floating P&L, which will then allow you to open new trades because your previous trades are acting as a buffer and you won't be able to hit your maximum daily loss? Now it's simple. Firstly, you need to zoom out on a chart. You need to zoom out and you need to be very patient. So I want you to think about this. Every time that you lost a trade, if you had just waited 24 hours before you opened the trade, you would have been successful or you wouldn't have lost the account. Just think about that. You need to be really patient on the market. So that's how you can catch these trades right here. So we can see that the trade that we opened here at 3,400, we've got no business of closing the trade if we believe that the market can create a new all-time high over here. So which means that we can take this trade and swing it, and with just 1 or 2 trade we can be able to pass the account, because again our target here is $5,000. So you can already see that we are up by $600. Obviously I had a drawdown here. You can see I had a drawdown here. I had initially had a profit of 1,200, then I had a drawdown, then I'm now in profits again. But again, it's very imperative that you wait, because you can see the drawdown that I had here was actually taking money from the profit that I already had. So it's very imperative that you wait, but also have the ability to catch bottoms or tops on the market that will then allow you to short it or to go long. And most importantly, become part of our Discord community, because when you're part of our Discord community, you can see that we have this user right here who was saying, is it safe to short Bitcoin right now? And this was around 5 p.m. And I told them that no, we are only going long at this stage. Now, if we come back here on the market and we look at BTC, so 5 p.m. was around, now it's 9, so it's 4 hours ago. So I'm on a 4-hour candle. So the market was right here. So the market was right here when the user was asking if they should short BTC. And you can see immediately BTC went against that prediction. But I had already told them on our Discord that right now we're only taking long positions. So that's why it's important for you guys to be part of our Discord, because when you trade alone, you may make wrong decisions. For example, here on our Discord, you can ask a question that you want to go short. Do you think it's a good idea? So I'll reply, and all other members of this Discord community will have an input on your trade. So you're not just trading blindly alone, but you're trading with the team. So that's one thing that I wanted to bring to your attention, guys, that when you're trading funded accounts, you must then have something called floating P&L, which will then allow you to have new trades without really worrying about you hitting the maximum daily loss. Like I said, the number one reason why people lose funded accounts is simply because they hit this number here, which is the maximum daily loss. Once you hit this number, in my case it's 2,500, depending on your account size, you then lose your account. So this number can be higher or it can be lower depending on the account size that you're trading. Speaking of account size, if you guys want to buy funded accounts, you must remember that if you want to buy funded accounts tomorrow, you'll be able to buy one and get one for free. So just go ahead and start preparing that. You can see I've got a 50k account here, but tomorrow, because there will be a discount where you're actually buying one and get one for free, I'll go ahead and buy 4 more 50k accounts, which means I'm just gonna spend about $282 or rather $382, and I'll buy 2 accounts and I'll get an additional 2 accounts, which means I'll have a total of 5 different accounts. I had already told you guys that I have a plan of getting over $1 million in funded accounts, so I'm now implementing that plan. So it's very important for you guys to be part of our Discord community so that you can take advantage of these deals. Again, if you want to purchase your own funded account, just use the link in the description of this video. Just make sure that you're purchasing it on the 7th of August. So depending on your time zone, that's when you'll be able to get 1 account for free. It doesn't really matter which one you're buying. So you buy one and get one for free. And that's one thing I wanted to bring to your attention, guys, that you need to be having a floating P&L, which then creates a buffer on your trades, which then protects your account. It's very imperative that once you bought your funded account, you don't lose it. So this is one of the strategies that I'm using when I'm trading funded accounts. I'll see you guys on the next one. As always, you can find the links in the description of this video on how to join our Discord. The only thing that you have to do to join our Discord, just make sure that you sign up with Bybit and trade on Bybit, just like all these users that are here on our Discord. Then you send us your UID using our WhatsApp line in the description of this video. We will then grant you access to our Discord where you can interact with us, and just like this user, whenever you're gonna go long or short, you can get a second input within members of our community so that you can make better and informed decisions. My name is @VoceDesigner. I'll see you guys on the next video, and make sure that you check out the video showing up on screen where I show you my plan of getting over $1 million in funded accounts. So go ahead and check that video, and I'll see you guys within our Discord community. Bye bye. Peace.